Could be my last interview.
Yeah,
it's playing. Totally playing.
All the great ones died at 27. Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison. Most men live lives of quiet desperation and go to the grave with the song still in them.
I just said something about the movie.
Awesome.
What was it like working with all those boys? Outside of Kelly Lynch, you were the only girl in the movie.
I was the only girl. You know, it was really fun. Like, all those guys were so so sweet and welcoming, and Jason Ritter's hilarious, and Kevin's hilarious, and Peter Fonda's like a trip and a half, and we had a really good time. But it was definitely intimidating. Like, I remember being like, wow, I'm around all guys, like, whoa. But they really were kind, and we had a really good like experience filming.
Did anybody play tricks? Do you have any funny stories that happened during
tricks? Oh, you know, it was so long ago. So it's like people like have been asking me to remember, you know, all these stories, and we definitely messed around. Like, I don't know about tricks, but we definitely like messed with each other for sure. Like, especially in the bus, we had a lot of fun.
You usually get your music played in different movies. Did you get any music in this one?
No, not in this film, but that's okay. Like, I don't mind keeping my acting and you know, my music separate. Like, when it does happen organically, like, it's awesome. But there it is. See, here's two films that I'm not in, but my music's in. So it's like, you know, two gigantic hits. It's really fun. You know, my career's been really interesting, and it's awesome that you have those, but it's been interesting, you know. It's like, I never set out to put my music in films. Like, it really, honestly, it's just
happy accidents, right? Yeah,
like happy accidents, and organically just happened. Like, it's not like I'm walking around like, you know, pushing my CD. It's just like, yeah, they're just like, Taryn, you know, we heard your song and it sounds cool, can we use it? And I'm like, yeah, you know, we can make a deal. But this movie, like this one, I know The Italian Job has my song The Reckoning, and basically like the editor, he put my song in, and when they went and like showed it, the director saw it and was like, I'm not sure about that song, like I don't know if that's quite the song. And the editor fought for that song. Like, he fought and fought. He's like, no, this is the song, and it made it. So I always love when people fight for something they believe in, you know?
You were talking about yesterday the extended scene that you did, the scene of regret.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll put that on the DVD?
I hope so. Like, the scene of regret, I think I really think they should. You know, like you know, I went somewhere, like I was trying to tell everybody without being too dramatic, like I really was like transcended to a place of like, I think maybe regrets that I've had and poor choices that I've made. I really took that moment to just like get it out and channel that through that scene with Rose. And yeah, I told you that like the director said if he could, he would have cut a short to it. And I'd love to see it, you know, I'd love to see like where it all...
In its entirety?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, it was a lot, so like even just cut down, but still, you know, really see like what I was trying to achieve. And that was basically like, it was very important to me that that you could see the redeeming qualities in Rose, you know, that she wasn't just, you know, some road manager that, you know, didn't have like good intentions. Like she just was human and she made mistakes. And when I did that scene, like I just really, you know, I was just like living that, like I've made mistakes, we all have. So I really was able to like harness that moment and just like, go there. But you know, like every film, it has to be cut down and made into like 90 minutes or whatever it is. So it is what it is.
So when you were doing, developing a character, did you take it from somebody you knew, like in the music industry?
Yeah, I mean, developing Rose was interesting because I had a lot of people to draw from. And also at the same time to just totally create my own character.
I love the scenes that you had with Kelly Lynch. How was it working with her?
Oh, Kelly Lynch is an incredible woman. Like, I also was like a little starstruck. I'm like, oh my god.
I was surprised to see her all of a sudden.
I know. She was so beautiful. I gotta be honest. Excuse me. Kelly Lynch is so beautiful. Like, you know those people that you meet and they just like radiate. Like, she's got this like gorgeous, beautiful blonde, like just straight hair and just such a nice personality. And we had a good rapport.
So you do a lot of stuff. You have your fashion line. You have your CDs.
Yeah.
Is there any other hidden talents that you haven't revealed?
Yeah, there is actually. I've recently gotten them really, well, it was more for myself, but then it's turned into something that I've done to other people and that I'm starting to do is I'm really into like meditation and energy healing. And I've taken so many workshops and so many classes that I've began to learn how to do it. So I've been doing like a little bit like chakra healing for my friends, and they can feel it, and like they're like, whoa, like you are onto something. And it's really rewarding to, you know, like have my friend give me that trust and let me, you know, work on her, because I don't even like touch your body. It's all just like, it's all energy, almost like Reiki. So that's just something I like to do because I like to give back. You know, I feel so lucky because, you know, I came from nothing. So like everything that I do and I have is I created, and I like to give back. And if it's not to like an animal charity, then I like to give back to my friends and, you know, anybody who's like hurting and maybe just needs a little cleansing.
So what do you feel like you'll be doing in the next maybe 20 years?
20 years. I'll be, let's see. All right. I see a child in my future. I don't see children, I see one child. I'm excited to raise a child, and I see, you know, just doing, you know, more charity work for animals, because I feel that they don't really have a voice, and they get treated like really awful, you know. And I don't know, I mean, I want to do music, but at the end of the day, like, I can act forever, you know, like that's what's so awesome about this business, is like I can act and you know, take it to the grave. And I just see music and family and acting.
Good.
Yeah.
I hope to see more of you.
Oh, thank you.
I took my daughters to see Crossroads.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Like
10 years ago.
And while I was watching, I kept thinking, why wasn't the movie about you?
Really?
Your character, rather than Brittany Murphy.
Really? Well,
I thought your character was more interesting.
thank you. I think I don't know if you saw one of our new videos, but it says like Crossroads 2 on the, have you seen that?
No.
So I guess she's at like a drive-in theater, and it says like Crossroads 2 up on the marquee in her video. So I texted her and her manager, I'm like, are we doing Crossroads 2? and he was like, oh, I know. And he was like, that'd be kind of cool, huh? And I was like, duh, like that'd be awesome. And I also hit up the director of Hustle and Flow, and I'm like, you know we need to do Hustle and Flow 2. Like, all those characters were left wide open. So I think that movie's like screaming for a sequel. I do. So. Don't you? I mean, every single character was left wide open. So
that would be great.
He's a good director.
What's that?
Craig Brewer's a good director.
I know. I think he's just done Footloose, and it's going to be out soon.
Yeah.
So
September sometime.
Nice. Yeah. No, I love Craig. He's a very good friend, and I really hope that he considers that, because I think it could be great.
Good.
Yeah.
There was so much music in the movie. Did you get to jam with the guys?
Oh yeah. Like in this film? Oh yeah, like Jason always had his guitar, and yeah, we were always jamming. Because everybody in the film actually played and sang their own music. I think I said that last night. I just miss Brittany. She was a really good friend of mine. That was really tragic for me, you know, like anytime you lose somebody that, you know, you're in the industry with, it's weird, you know, it's painful. I never knew Amy because she lived in Europe, but Brittany was like, I was beside myself, and it was just really, really bizarre, you know. I don't know what happened.
Oh, for the new one, you're gonna get residuals when it goes into reruns?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I know you were set for a while then.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you know, I'm not in every episode,
I know.
so, but I do know that like they were picked up for 100 episodes.
And do you like filming in Hawaii?
Yeah, I'm sorry?
Do you like filming in Hawaii?
I love it. I love it. Yeah, like Hawaii is like, it's like vacation slash working. It's like, can this get any better?
Yeah.
And then I've made so many local friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have a blast. And I love Alex and Scotty. Like they're a lot of fun. And I also love Grace. She's awesome.
Yeah,
She's awesome. Like she's like such a really strong, really like I look up to her, you know? Like she's like a strong female. I really love Jennifer Lopez too, by the way.
She's very underrated.
Underrated?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think?
No, especially because she's done some crap to me, like Anaconda.
Well, yeah.
But you know.
But look, she
Out of Sight was the best.
Yeah, I mean she's also done. She had a huge music career.
Yeah.
Huge. And now she's she's doing the judging. I like her versatility.
Yeah.
And I see myself a lot like her. Like I think I could judge American Idol. Like with my dance background, my singing, and my acting. Like I could see myself doing that type of thing too. So I respect her. I think she's a very dignified, good woman.
So you're doing the Manson Girls?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Do you know which character you're gonna play?
I haven't decided yet.
Oh.
I'm
That's cool.
I know. I'm actually fortunate. I'm up for two. Like I can pick between two because they let one girl go. I think she got another movie or I'm not really sure. So.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, and it's just a matter of like, do I play like the typical, edgy, or do I do something like out of the norm? But I feel like the one that's edgy would be the one that could maybe get me like an Oscar nod. So it's, you know what I mean? That's sort of like that's my goal. Because I think that I can get one of those in my lifetime.
Why not?
I mean, why the heck not? Anything's possible. That's for damn sure.
You used to do karate as a kid. Do you still do it?
I do it more like on an exercise level, like kickboxing, but not how I was with like my gi and all that. But those were really good times. They taught me. I was telling an interviewer earlier, like my karate taught me a lot of discipline. Like that basically, like I really feel like that shaped Taryn. It's like it made me disciplined. There's been times that I've been approached by a very aggressive person that wants to maybe fight me for some reason. And, when someone hits you, it's like, it's terrible. But karate teaches you, like, you never strike until you're struck. So you only really do, you only really use your skills after you have to, Because some people are just irrational and just like, oh, I'll hit you back. But karate teaches you, like, a lot of discipline. Which I think also carried into like my acting career and the reason why I do so much and all that. Just like a really strong will, to survive.
So you're gonna go see Planet of the Apes tonight?
Oh, is that just come out?
No, it comes out on the weekend on next week, I think, or this week. Friday comes out Friday.
I didn't even know about it. Wait, wasn't Stella Warren in that? The other one?
No, this one has James Franco.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
I think John Lopez is a small part too.
Thanks.
You want to take care?
Yeah, can we get you guys?
You are so tiny. God, I have like
know.
3 of you.
No. It really runs in my family. My mom's tiny, my brother, we somewhat like midgets. So
Thank
it's
you.
small.
Did you ever have your phone read to find out how many kids you're gonna have?
No, but I know they have a long life every time. I know that they're still kind of.
And you don't completely trust.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're so right.
And I do see one child.
You do just one?
One.
Where?
Very strong.
Right. See, I knew it. I know it. I was
Yeah,
not one
that's a
child.
very strong one.
Wow.
Sure, no problem.